Hi, my name is Gabriel and welcome to another video. In today's video, I want to talk about price versus value and what is more important. If you want to see more, this is the video to watch.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets.
Welcome back. My name is Gabriel and I'm the founder of Create Funnels. On this channel, I talk about how to make money online and more specifically, how to create passive income. I also talk about how to have the right mindset, because without the right mindset, you will not succeed in life. Today's topic is price versus value. Which one is more important? Price more important than value? Or is value more important than price? Let's have a look. Let's say you have a product, all right? Product A. Okay? It can even be a service, all right? But every product has two elements, two things, all right? A price and a value. The price is what you sell it for, and the value is what you gain from it, all right? Now, what is more important, the price or the value? Well, it actually depends on if you are the seller or if you are the buyer. Okay? Well, is that true? Maybe not. See, most business owners, most sellers will look at a product and then they will focus on the price. They will focus on the price because they want to make the price attractive. You know, they think that what the buyer will see in the product, you know, the true value that the buyer will see is the price. Is that true? Let's have a look. From a buyer's perspective, you know, if the product that you buy or the service that you buy, if it gives you true value, right? If it provides the solution to your problem, do you really care about the price? I mean, from a buyer's perspective, I mean, if I wear the hat of a buyer, I mean, would I mind paying maybe a bit more for something if the value that I'm getting from that product is perceived as more, or perceived as exceeding the price of the product? Yeah, I would, and I've done it many times. To me, it's not about the price of the product if I have to go and buy something. It's about the simplicity, it's about the solving of a problem that frustrates me, and I'm happy to pay a lot more sometimes because the value that I will get from that product is it exceeds my expectations. All right, let's talk about it more. So let's say I'm an electrician, all right, and this guy over here, Joe, he phones me one morning and said, "Listen, Gabriel, my front gate, the motor doesn't seem to work. Can you please come out and fix my motor because it's frustrating me?" So I tell Joe, "Sure, I'll be there in an hour's time." And I go to Joe's house, and the gate doesn't want to open. It doesn't want to close. It just does nothing. I press the buttons, and nothing works. So I look around, I open up the motor, and I found the issue, and I fix it. Yeah, it took me 1 hour. 1 hour. Now, this is the mistake that so many, business owners and so many self-employed people or entrepreneurs, whatever the seller is, okay, this is what so many sellers make a mistake of. They would not have a price for the service they are delivering. And what they would do is they would actually look around, and then see for my price, what I'm about to invoice my customer. Can my customer afford this this product or the service that I've just delivered? Will my customer give me a hard time about my invoice because it might be too expensive? And you shouldn't think about it like that. What you should rather think about is from a buyer's perspective. What is the value that the buyer is getting from your service, right? Is the perceived value higher than the price? And if it is, why do you struggle about what you want to charge your client? Charge your client whatever you normally charge. Don't look at their house, don't look at their car, don't try and kind of determine if the customer will give you a hard time when you invoice them. All right? Now, the other thing that goes through your mind might be that, as the seller here, as the electrician, if Joe just did a bit of Google searching and watched a couple of videos on YouTube about how to solve the symptoms of what he experienced with his gate. If he did that, he would have found the issue and he would have been able to fix it himself. But then again, that is your conclusion, right? That's my conclusion. I shouldn't think about that because I have a skill set here that I acquired over my career, So this job took me an hour because I have the right skill set. But if Joe went onto YouTube, found a video that would have helped him to do this himself, this job could have taken him 5 hours, 8 hours. Joe could have broken something and it could have cost him more to fix it would have cost him more now because now I would have had to charge him more. So, the risks there could have been a lot worse. So, there's a lot of things that goes through sellers' minds, stuff that you shouldn't be worried about when it comes to pricing your product or your service, right? What you should rather do is you should shift away from pricing, okay, and make sure that your value that you are providing exceeds the price. And if you can't do that, you're going to have a problem making a living, right? You're always going to undercharge your customers, right? And you shouldn't do that, right? If you don't know what the value is of your product, then go and find it. Do some work and find out what is the real value of your product. So put your hat on of the buyer, okay, and then list here a couple of things that your buyer would expect from your product. Some of those problems that the buyer could have. Would your product solve those problems? Some of the questions that the buyer might have regarding your product, do you have those questions? And then when you have all of these questions and concerns, what people would have about your product, then you're going to focus on these questions and these concerns, and you say, well, my product can do this and this and this, and that's a lot of value because in order for my product to do that, or my service to do that, it took my career, it took a lot of skills here. I had to get a lot of skills. And you just keep on, ticking these boxes here, okay? How do you solve this? How do you solve that in your service delivery or in your product delivery? And then and then you get the true value of your product, right? And this is the true value, and then you make a decision. Okay, what would you expect? Okay, to charge somebody or to pay somebody for this skill set? What would you pay them? All right, and then that becomes your price. That becomes your hourly rate of your service, and that's how you should think as a seller, right? So for you, value should be more important than the price of your product, all right? And that is why some companies, some businesses, they are able to make a good living from their products and services because they make sure that the perceived value of their product or service is far greater than the price of the product. All right? I hope you found this video informative. All right? This is what I wanted to talk to you about today. I hope you saw the value. All right. Thank you for watching. All right. If you have any questions, please leave your questions below, and I'll answer all of those questions. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And I'll chat to you in the next video. Thanks for watching.